My oldest daughter, Carly, is 15, and she was diagnosed with Sturge-Weber at the age of 3. While we were in the hospital, a friend of mine had gotten on the internet and had Googled and found Sturge-Weber Foundation. So we got home from the hospital, and there was a package in the mail with the books and the pamphlets, and this was 12 years ago. So I mean, that was like a lifeline thrown out there. There are those hopeful stories out there, but then you were also getting the ones that are out there searching for really hard answers. And so you would get on there, and that took a lot to read through and think through, is this going to happen to my child, and because each one of them is unique. That's what we've learned over the years. Being part of the foundation is like a family, because you meet people at the conferences. The things that I've seen happen in the last dozen years, the fact that they found the gene that caused this 2 years back in 2013, that's been phenomenal. Those first couple of years we were so focused on what she had and worrying. The worry is never, it was always at the front of our minds, and now I wish I had kind of tucked it further back so I feel like I missed a couple of years, those first couple of years of diagnosis, because that, now I know every case is unique. It's a roller coaster ride. It may be one you don't want to get on, but you're there, and you got to enjoy the ups and downs as they come. It's scary. It really is, because it's unknown. You don't know how your child's gonna. That was the scariest part to me, was not knowing to come, because no case is ever the same. There's nothing you can compare your child's to. She will have her moments, and she says, I know, I don't like having Sturge-Weber. She said, but I'm very grateful. She says, I know it could be a lot worse. So she sees that. She made some connections at this last conference last summer with some of the, she was in the teenage group, and they've got a little group where they, send messages and chat, and her neurologist gave us some good advice this past summer. We had our little annual, visit, and he said he finds when they get to be the teenage age, anybody with epilepsy, he said, whether it's Sturge-Weber or not, he said, they just don't want to feel different. I don't think she feels different, and I'm very grateful for that. Because she's not as affected, I mean, I know she still is, because her daddy and I worry. She can't drive right now. She can't take her, driver's ed classes, because she is not seizure-free for 6 months. But on the flip side of that, she's it's a bell curve for all these kids, and she's over here, and I almost feel, why did we get so lucky? And when we go to these conferences and some of these other people aren't.